Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Code Vein. Fantastic possible last episode intro. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, this is pretty much it. I think I'm going to pop a couple of things just so as I can maybe level up. Just, you know, it'd be a crying shame if all of that Ichor, Haze, whatever, went to waste. So sod it. I say all that, but man, I could get some of this back relatively quickly, but on 245 shan't be too overkill, I like to think. That's a joke. I like being the overkill. Alright. And I just try to find my way back and around. Trying to think how the hell to get around this thing now. I mean, just the same way. It's, yeah, that way was a no, but this way was a yes, as long as I could run through all the things. There were quite a few things I gotta run through. Yeah, like all those. As long as IO stops pissing off everything. Then we should be Gucci. Yes, including that guy. Ah. Really? Well, at least I get a little bit of Ichor. Whew. How you doing?
I've been waiting for you. Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
I have no more to do. There's only elevator. For some reason I thought this thing was gonna go up. Yeah, I'm a fool. Have a long ride. Holy shit, this is a long elevator ride. I think it might be one of the longest we've had so far. Where the deuce is Io? I saw her throw a couple of things at the dude we were fighting, but family reunion, Io, look at that. God, you're huge. Why are all of you so huge?
I cannot understand. The actions you've chosen to take, they can bring nothing but further disaster to this land. I cannot allow that mistake to repeat itself a second time. Stand by their side and attend to them. That is enough. It is the duty with which we have all been entrusted. If you lose your way, If you take one false step, it will lead to that same result. Let us be off. The two of us have our own duty to fulfill.
Another elevator. Oh, okay. Shut up. Or at least a save point? Because I know this is gonna kick my ass, and I'd rather not. Not gonna give me a save point, are you? I have to take that elevator down every single time. Big room. Oh. And that's all the missiles. Oh boy. This is gonna be pain, isn't it? Yeah, think about how much blood is in this room. Like, Jeebus. Of course he's a giant werewolf man. Why wouldn't he be? Thank you. Don't explode on me. Okay, you did, but not as bad as I thought you were gonna. Thank you for the breather. Alright. I got heal again. Woo, how did that not hit me? I mean, I know how that one hit me. Bullshit, that's out. Gotta get my stamina back. Get on the IO, you got this. He's in the ringer. Did I hit? I don't think I hit. Ow. God, of course it'd be a giant werewolf man. Come on, 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 come on. Ow. What? All right, Lady Maria. Shit. Sure. Dodge rolling, what's that even supposed to do? I know. God, I'm using all of it. Okay. Please don't tell me you have a phase 2? Well, no phase 2, by the looks of it.
No. Silva has lost control of the relic.
What's wrong?
Silva is pulling in the relics. No. I refuse to let the world end here. I swear, I will stop this!
I got a voice. I'm dead though, aren't I? All my healing, IO, all that fun stuff? No? Yeah. I really hope that it's not one of those, hey, one boss then the other boss. Like I gotta fight Silva. Oh no, not the terrible monstrosity is still right up there. Good, good, good. Right, what the hell did we just pick up? It was like Argent wolf-y thing that looked like a sword. Ah, no. What did I just pick up? There's some sort of key. Those were for the Misty Ruins. I'm very confused. Also, these keys are very weird. Was it the Argent Wolf key? Or was it a weapon? Was it? I don't know what it was. I was kind of assuming it was a giant sword of some sort. Oh no, it is. Argent Wolf's King's Blade. I read key, not king. A golden two-handed sword wielded by Silva after he turned to frenzy. It retains some of the power connected to the relics and can deliver powerful strikes in a straight line with terrifying speed. Its design suggests beauty nearly swallowed by sheer might and gives its bearer an imperious aura. As well as see what it looks like. God damn, that's big and golden. I saw that and was like, man, game's gonna give me that, ain't it? And so it did. So it did. Gonna stick with the hammer though. Alright. I'm just glad that the game's all like, hey, face this guy first. Oh boy. Oh. Boy, oh boy. Can I target literally any other spot on you? There we go. Shit. Phase 2? I have no clue what just happened. But I'm alive. So I guess that's all I... Oh, am I stuck? Oh, nope. I died. Thank you. Poke. Mighty Hammer wins.
We don't have a lot of time. Hey, kid, can you handle this?
The relics that Silva once held. The powers that you have inherited from them are now, by your will, bound to your flesh, and Vayne sleeps again, for what might be called forever. Thirst creates dread. Revenants desperately fight ever larger numbers of the lost, for what few blood beads they can find. But for now, please, rest peacefully. Until the time of your awakening comes once again. Don't worry. I will always be with you.
Go figure, when you use your abilities rather coherently, things become a lot easier. And that was Code Vein. Oh man. Do wish I had played this earlier. I won't lie. But that might also be because then I wouldn't have had to do the DLCs. But regardless. So, this is a rather competent game. Really damn well made. My feelings of it are, it does kind of have that same sort of halfway point Souls syndrome, where if you get to a certain point in a Souls game, they just, kind of ramp up the difficulty in a large fashion. The Crypt Spire was definitely that situation, but I dare say that wasn't like halfway point of the game. Was not the halfway point of the game, so nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh god, I'm gonna have to cut this shit out because DMCA. Woo. So I love the aesthetics of it. I'm not sure how I feel about everything essentially being cave or ruins, or more caves or more ruins. At the least it did seem to kind of, mix it up a little bit here or there with different environs besides just caves and ruins. Here's snowy caves, here's snowy ruins, and so on and so forth. The boss design, I don't want to say that the enemy design in general is all that creative. Most of them are spiky sort of things. I mean, I don't get a good look at them, so there you go. But I do say that the boss designs are pretty damn awesome, especially the successors. Those are just so damn good. Oh. Like, what, we first encounter the Berserker? Was that one a successor? No. I don't think so. Regardless. And yeah, each of them are just really cool looking. I know that there was a anime like Cool something that was said to have been an inspiration for this game. I can see it from what little that I have watched, or not even watched, just seen. And it's really solid art style. I do say I kind of hate the shading. Like everything was either not pitch black. What's the word I'm looking for here? Dark environs, and then that is just pierced by the bloom of anything and everything that is bright, and to the point where like it did hurt coming out of the memories. The twist of your character ending up being the one who had slain the queen in the first place is a really good one. Personally, I like it. And it's a neat twist because it gives you more incentive of doing the whole world saving thing, which I freaking love. Another thing I actually really do like is that the game does have it so as when you go to save a successor, you can just walk past them and just take their blood code. I believe that's what happened. Because I got the breath after talking to the kid, I think. Did I wake up? Did I wake him up? I don't remember. Point is, you'll get the character's code, blood code, whenever you talk to them. or you can get the successorship, which is a neat way to really expand upon, you know, the game, making it so as you want to collect all those, even though some of those have a, you know, sad end because you're letting them stay turned to stone and all that fun stuff. Now, another thing I know is that there are additional endings to this game. No, I'm not going to record the additional endings. I'm actually... No. I'm trying to think of when this game had met that point of overstaying itself. Like, I like its story. Its music is pretty good. The characters are more or less enjoyable. I probably would have learned more about the characters if I went to the onsen some more, but I really didn't because, you know, whatever. It's just that one place in the crypt spire, where the difficulty escalation really threw me off. And I had to, well, essentially get good. Oh, pardon the yawning. It is early for me. I'm trying to think. Because most of the game is so damn good. I just kind of wish that the environs were just a little bit different. Like, if there was a Code Vein 2, I would want it to be set up in some sort of a situation where the world is slowly piecing itself together, or whatever. And make it so as you would go to different locales to, I don't know, something bigger, badder of a threat than what the Queen was, because we don't know what the hell's going on in the outside world. We just know that it's worse. And I have no clue what the other endings entail. Just that they're going to be probably far more complicated than go beat final boss. Oh, I do dare say, I really wish that the weapon variations were better. There were not a whole lot of different variations of the weapons, and even then, some of the ones that do exist are just slight tweaks of ones that already exist, you know? It's not, here's like 15 different straight swords that all kind of have their own style to them. Yes, the weapons do differ in their movements based on which one that you have. Like, one hammer doesn't swing necessarily the same as the other one. One of the reasons why I didn't use the Argent hammers was because they had more of a horizontal than a vertical, which situationally is good. But most of the time, I just want to smack one thing in particular. But yeah, the fact that the weapons differed very little made me really want to download a mod that made it so as specific swords and hammers and everything had different different skins from other games. Yes, I was tempted to pull a whole Moonlight warrior thing going on after like 20 or so episodes. I think one of the other disappointments too was that for all of the difficulty that the DLCs provide, they don't give you an adequate reward. Like, most of it, okay, the armors and the blood codes, code veils, armors are really cool looking, and they differ, but the weapons more or less are just slight reskins of other weapons that already exist within the game, sometimes with an element behind them, and that's it. And they're not even stronger than some of the other hammers and swords and all that fun shit. If they beefed those up, I see a point in going through and doing all the DLC shit. But, not really worth it. Besides just having proven the point. Point being, screw you, DLC. I'm glad I didn't spend as long on the DLC as I thought I did. And, okay, this was the final thing that we needed in order to get the one-hit kill going on for the DLC bosses. There is a ability within the Hades. Boasts high attack power based on strength and dexterity, ideal for using heavy gear. Basically, it's Berserker. The less HP that you have, the more damage that you deal. Something like 200 more or increase in damage and whatnot for all your arts or your weapons. You can now play using your post-completion save game. You can start the game again from just before the end by selecting your completed save data. For starting the game again, you can examine the door back at the base to carry over your save data and restart the story from the beginning. Oh, that's neat. Okay, I'm gonna pop that up really quickly. I say really quickly, but the loading is going to take like a solid minute. But yeah, it's solid game. Really enjoyed a whole lot of the characters. It looks so menacing. Wait, can we get some of the other endings with where we are right now? He asks curiously. Let's see. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I did do all of Ishtar. Hades. Yep. Regenerative Drain causes drain attacks to restore HP. That's pretty bitchin'. Argent Wolf Cross fires a cross-shaped blade of blood at the target. That's pretty bitchin'. Execution creates a giant sword that falls like a guillotine upon the enemy. Yeah, no, that's also pretty bitchin'. And then Survival Instinct boosts gift abilities, weapon and drain attack power when your HP is below a certain amount, that amount being 50%. And yeah, if you have this and your HP is just way down low, you can pretty much murder a bitch with that whole setup in one hit. Might as well just unlock these though. And again, the only other blood codes that exist in the game are ones that are behind the successors. But we cannot do the thing to make it so as we get the successor thing. Instead, we have to get the one that is reliant on that character. Like, again, the kid in the snowy area that Jack had led. Instead of leaving him behind, we would have had to talk to him, and that would have given us a different code other than the Queen's Breath. On also that note, that also makes it so as you can't get some of the skills that you might want. Like, I was like, oh, where's the one that improves the hammer damage? Turns out that's also behind one of those blood codes that I didn't pick up. So yeah. Also, my haze is still up there. Oh well. But unless they have something special up back at the home base, which I'm doubting, this is pretty much where we're getting to call an episode. Call a let's play. Let it load first though. Again, I really do like this game. I just kind of wish that its environs were more variations besides just ruins and caves. I really wish that the weapons had more differentiations between them besides just slight tweaks of hammers and swords and whatnot that all already exist. And then of course I kind of wish that there was more options when it comes to outfits in general for your character. Like, of all the outfits that exist for the dudes, I really only liked this one and one other. And you can super customize your outfit otherwise. Remove accessories, add accessories, hats, more hair stuff, all that fun things. But honestly, it does kind of feel limited clothing-wise. And I really wish that they had more options for that, at the least. Even if it is just, oh, you can wear that character's outfit, which would be a little bit weird because one of us has to change. Yeah. I wish that this area had a little bit calming music or something to it. That's about my only other thing I'd have to say. Also, did Silva seriously only give us like 180k haze at the end there? That's a little silly. Honestly, I'm just kind of glad that there exists mods to make it so as some of the characters can be a little bit changed up. Because I, myself, personally do not mind skin on my characters. But YouTube does. So, yeah. I didn't want to risk it. But yeah, that was Code Vein. It was an excellent game. I honestly highly suggest it. Do not go into it thinking it's going to be purely Souls-like. There are things of it I liked, things of it I don't like in comparison to other Souls games. I really liked the fact that you didn't bounce your weapon off a wall every 5 goddamn seconds. Screw you, Liza P. And honestly, save for that hard spike with the spire, it's difficult, but mostly in that you just need to know when to and how to avoid the damage. Because the damage is going to be the worst part. Once again, another game where armor doesn't feel all that great unless you are like super high level. But, yeah, this is a good place to call it a Let's Play. Great game, highly suggest it. Maybe don't worry too much about the DLCs unless you have a point to prove or something. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this series as much as I really did enjoy playing it. If you guys like this series, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff. Helps out the channel immensely. And if you want to support the channel in some sort of a financial fashion, I have a bevy of links down in the description below. Coffee and Stream Elements go to me directly, while Patreon will be on a monthly subscription-y basis. However much you want, every little bit helps, keeps a roof over my head, food on my belly, and will eventually go to upgrading my PC and replacing my now broken PlayStation 3. Boy, today was a pretty bad day because of that. Anyways, thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you folks in the next adventure. Take care. Cheers.